If someone were to ask me what defines a typical shonen anime character, the first thing I would mention is transformation. That boost that makes the character even stronger and capable of solving an urgent situation. And do you think Sasuke would miss out on that? Of course not. Let's take a look at what this Uchiha is capable of. Hello everyone, how's it going? The best ninjas in Naruto went through various evolutions, whether by acquiring new jutsu, strengthening their techniques, or obtaining new powers. But what can we classify as a transformation? We consider a transformation to be a complete alteration of the body, but that's not the only thing that defines it. For example, Naruto's Sage Mode is a transformation, right? I classify it as one, but technically it's just a technique, a result of balancing natural energy with physical and spiritual energy. The same goes for Guy's 8 gates. It's a technique where he simply opens his internal gates. Now, Choji's Butterfly Mode is an interesting example because, although it's a technique, it significantly alters the character's body. The chubby kid who transforms his fat into chakra and becomes slim undergoes a notable change. If we continue this conversation and bring up Dragon Ball, transformations, in most cases, are simply changes in hair color and an absurd increase in strength, speed, and so on. And yet we love these transformations. It's in those moments that shonen becomes amazing, when we literally jump out of our seats. Sasuke also had several moments like this, where something in him changed and he gained more power. So I'm going to include in this list Sasuke's evolutions, changes that transformed his appearance to some extent and left us in awe. Let's start with the two Tomoe Sharingan. As I mentioned, I'll be considering even the smallest physical changes that turn Sasuke into practically a different person, and the Sharingan does exactly that. A normal Sasuke and a Sasuke with the Sharingan are completely different. And do you know what the Sharingan is capable of? It provides enhanced perception, giving Sasuke the ability to analyze situations and react at incredible speed. There's no direct boost to his physical strength or speed, but this improvement in perception massively elevates his combat abilities. The Sharingan also allows him to see chakra within people and objects. While it's not as advanced as the Byakugan in this regard, the Sharingan compensates by copying almost any ninjutsu, genjutsu, or taijutsu with incredible precision. Speaking of genjutsu, it also grants him the ability to use them effectively. Moreover, some even say the Sharingan has the power to predict the future, or at least creates that illusion in the minds of its opponents. Pretty impressive, right? 3 Tomoe Sharingan. After numerous battles and experiences, Sasuke finally reached the final stage of the Sharingan, unlocking the 3rd Tomoe and drastically expanding his capabilities. All the abilities he possessed in the previous stage were amplified, making him an even more formidable opponent. This evolution was decisive during the battle in the Valley of the End, where Sasuke faced Naruto. Before this, his 2 Tomoe Sharingan couldn't keep up with the speed and strength of Naruto's attacks when powered by the Kyuubi. But after unlocking the 3rd Tomoe, Sasuke could see and react to Naruto's movements with impressive precision. That moment was visually striking and highlighted just how incredible this evolution is. Mangekyo Sharingan. The next natural evolution was the Mangekyo Sharingan, something that took Sasuke years to achieve. After all, he didn't want to follow the same path as Itachi. But everything changed after Obito revealed the truth about Itachi to him. With the Mangekyo Sharingan, Sasuke retained all his previous abilities and received a significant boost in power. He also gained the ability to summon Amaterasu and manipulate its black flames at will. To this day, Amaterasu is ranked as the most powerful fire element technique in the series, including Boruto. In most cases, a single spark of these flames touching someone's body is enough to seal their fate. Moreover, the Mangekyo Sharingan brought other incredible powers that we'll discuss later. However, it's important to highlight that, unlike the regular Sharingan, which consumes chakra when used, the Mangekyo comes with a more severe cost. It's a double-edged sword. While it's superior to the regular Sharingan, its continuous use leads to blindness. Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. This is an evolution that can only be achieved unnaturally, requiring a Uchiha to implant another Uchiha's Mangekyo Sharingan into themselves. The advantage of this evolution is that blindness is no longer an issue. Additionally, chakra consumption decreases, making the eyes more efficient and advantageous in battle. Without a doubt, this evolution is impressive. Even Madara Uchiha stated that the eternal Mangekyo is proof that the Uchiha must continue evolving, despite the many tragedies they've faced. Cursed Seal of Heaven, first form. Now we come to the Cursed Seal of Heaven, implanted by Orochimaru during the events in the Forest of Death. This is where Sasuke finally received a significant boost to his chakra reserves, strength, and speed. It's the complete package. Cursed Seal, final form. If you thought the first form of the Cursed Seal was impressive, wait until you see the final form. Just like the Sound 4 transformed into monsters, Sasuke also reached an absolutely insane final form. In this transformation, he gains enough strength and speed to fight on equal footing with Naruto in his one-tail mode. Yes, Sasuke managed to take on the power of a tailed beast while he was still just a genin. That alone should be considered impossible. And if that wasn't enough, Sasuke also gained the ability to fly in this form, thanks to the wings that sprout from his body. Susanoo. As I mentioned earlier, the Mangekyo Sharingan unlocks an ability that deserves special attention, the Susanoo. Sasuke refined and evolved this technique with each use, becoming more powerful as he delved deeper into darkness. First, he created the ribs of the Susanoo, which served as a defensive barrier. Shortly after, Sasuke managed to manifest a complete skeletal structure from the waist up, granting him both protection and the freedom to use the arms in this initial form. But he didn't stop there. Sasuke enveloped the Susanoo with muscles and skin, unleashing the complete Susanoo. In this phase, he could create weapons like energy arrows that traveled at incredible speeds. Then came the armored Susanoo, a version equipped with energy swords and the ability to combine Amaterasu into its techniques, making it even deadlier. Finally, Sasuke achieved the humanoid Susanoo, a fully developed body that significantly enhanced his defense and mobility. One of the most impressive forms of this evolution was the Cursed Susanoo, created thanks to Jugo's Sage Chakra, which provided Sasuke with additional energy. This Susanoo bore the markings of the Cursed Seal, representing the perfect synergy between Sasuke's abilities. Supreme Rinnegan. Now we've arrived at Sasuke's ultimate evolution, the Rinnegan. He reached this final level by receiving the Six Paths Chakra from Hagoromo. And of course, we can't forget the perfect Susanoo, the ultimate form of this technique. This version is infinitely superior to all its predecessors, with Sasuke demonstrating such an advanced level of perception that merely touching him would be considered a historic feat. With the Rinnegan, Sasuke gained abilities such as teleportation, portal creation, absolute mastery of Amaterasu and all its variations. The pinnacle of this transformation was the moment Sasuke absorbed the chakra of the nine-tailed beasts and created Indra's Susanoo. Think about what that means. Sasuke, in essence, absorbed a portion of the Ten Tails' power. To put this into perspective, remember Jigen, who managed to dominate Naruto and Sasuke, after absorbing just a small fraction of the Ten Tails' chakra. Now imagine Sasuke at his most powerful, wielding Indra's Susanoo and the power of the nine beasts. It's a virtually unstoppable force. If I had to choose my favorite transformation of Sasuke, I'd say it's his full Cursed Seal form. It perfectly reflects the changes he underwent during the 3 years he spent with Orochimaru. But what about you? What's your favorite Sasuke transformation? Let me know in the comments.